It was a dark and stormy night when I first encountered him. I was walking home alone, the rain pouring down relentlessly, when I saw a figure lurking in the shadows. He was tall and gaunt, dressed in tattered clothes that clung to his emaciated frame. The air around him seemed to crackle with an eerie energy, sending a shiver down my spine. Curiosity and a sense of foreboding propelled me closer to this enigmatic stranger. As I approached, his eyes, piercing and intense, locked with mine. There was a haunting sadness within them, as if he carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. I felt a strange connection, a magnetic pull that drew me towards him despite the fear welling up inside me. He beckoned me with a bony finger, his voice a whisper carried on the wind. "Come closer," he said, his words laced with a melodic yet sinister undertone. I hesitated, torn between curiosity and self-preservation, but something inexplicable compelled me to comply. As I stood before him, the rain cascading around us, I noticed the lines etched deeply into his face. They spoke of a lifetime of sorrow, of unspeakable pain endured. His presence exuded an otherworldly aura, as if he existed on the fringes of reality. In that moment, I questioned my sanity, wondering if he was a mere figment of my imagination or a harbinger of something far more sinister. He extended a trembling hand, the skin stretched thin over his bony fingers. I hesitated, unsure of what awaited me if I were to touch him. But an insatiable curiosity overpowered my fear, and I reached out, my fingertips brushing against his icy palm. A surge of energy coursed through me, jolting me back as if struck by lightning. Visions, vivid and unsettling, flooded my mind. I saw the world through his eyes, a tapestry of lost souls and forgotten dreams, a realm where darkness reigned supreme. It was a place devoid of hope, where fear and despair thrived. Gasping for breath, I withdrew my hand, stumbling backward. The stranger's lips curled into a haunting smile, his eyes gleaming with a mix of sadness and malevolence. "You have glimpsed the truth," he whispered, his voice carrying a weight of ancient wisdom. "But there is more, so much more that awaits those who dare to seek." With those cryptic words, he melted back into the shadows, leaving me standing alone in the rain-soaked street. Questions swirled in my mind, but the answers remained elusive, buried deep within the enigma of this mysterious figure. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, but I couldn't shake the memory of that encounter. The stranger's presence lingered in the corners of my consciousness, a constant reminder of a world unseen, secrets untold. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, I delved into ancient texts and obscure folklore, searching for answers to the questions that consumed me. The more I unearthed, the more I realized that the stranger was not an isolated enigma but a part of a larger tapestry of the unknown. I discovered tales of shadowy figures, guardians of forgotten knowledge, who walked the blurred line between the real and the ethereal. They held the key to ancient wisdom, but their truths came at a cost that few were willing to pay. Whispers led me to hidden places, where arcane rituals were said to unveil the veils of reality. I ventured into desolate forests and explored decaying ruins, seeking the essence of that which lay beyond mortal comprehension. But the more I uncovered, the deeper I descended into a labyrinth of darkness. The boundary between curiosity and obsession blurred, as the line separating the known and the unfathomable faded away. As I ventured further into this web of secrets, the stranger's words echoed in my mind. The truth was a double-edged sword, cutting through the illusions that shielded us from the depths of reality. It exposed the fragility of our existence, the vastness of the unknown that lay just beyond our perception. Yet, as I stood on the precipice of revelation, I couldn't help but wonder if I had journeyed too far. The shadows that once intrigued me now whispered of dire consequences, of irreversible transformations that awaited those who dared to pierce the veil. The stranger had warned me, his voice echoing in my thoughts. But it was too late to turn back. The path I had chosen had become my only reality, a reality where fear and fascination coexisted, where the boundary between the mundane and the extraordinary dissolved. And so, I continue to walk this path, my steps guided by a relentless pursuit of truth. The stranger's presence remains with me, a constant reminder of the enigma that lingers just beyond our grasp. In the end, we are but wanderers in the vast expanse of existence, forever seeking answers to the questions that haunt our souls. The journey may be treacherous, the revelations unsettling, but the allure of the unknown beckons us forward, compelling us to embrace the shadows that dance at the edges of our perception. It was a moonlit night when I stumbled upon the entrance to the Forbidden Woods. Dark and foreboding, the forest whispered ancient secrets that sent chills down my spine. Tales of a strange man dwelling within its depths had circulated among the townsfolk for generations, a creature of myth and nightmares. Intrigued by the macabre, I couldn't resist the allure of exploring this eerie realm. I cautiously ventured deeper into the woods, the branches overhead forming a canopy that blocked out the moonlight. The air grew dense with an otherworldly presence, a palpable energy that electrified my senses. I could almost taste the raw power that permeated every inch of the forest. As I walked, the silence was shattered by a distant rustling. My heart skipped a beat, and a cold sweat trickled down my back. I strained my ears, trying to discern the source of the sound. Then, emerging from the shadows, I saw him. The man stood tall and slender, his features obscured by a tangle of unkempt hair and a beard that reached down to his chest. His eyes, two piercing orbs, seemed to hold a wisdom beyond his years. His tattered clothes hung loosely from his frame, blending seamlessly with the wilderness around him. He beckoned me closer, a smile playing on his lips. Despite the warning bells ringing in my head, an insatiable curiosity pulled me towards him. I approached with trepidation, my heart pounding like a drum. As I drew near, he spoke in a voice that echoed with ancient knowledge. "Welcome to my domain," he said, his words carrying a melodic yet haunting tone. "Few have ventured into these woods and lived to tell the tale. But you, seeker of the unknown, have found your way." His words sent shivers down my spine, but I was transfixed by his presence. He seemed to possess a connection to the very soul of the forest, as if he were an extension of its enigmatic spirit. He led me deeper into the woods, where the trees grew thicker and the air grew heavier. A dense mist enveloped us, obscuring our surroundings and distorting reality. It felt as if we had entered a different realm altogether. I glanced over my shoulder, only to find that the path behind us had vanished. Panic welled up inside me, but the man reassured me with a knowing smile. "Fear not," he said, his voice soothing yet tinged with a hint of darkness. "You are under my protection now." Days turned into nights as I dwelled in his realm, immersed in a world of twisted beauty and ancient magic. He taught me the secrets of the forest, revealing hidden wonders that existed beyond the realm of mortal understanding. But as time passed, a sinister undercurrent began to reveal itself. Strange occurrences plagued my every step. Whispers in the night, eerie laughter echoing through the trees, and unseen eyes watching my every move. The forest seemed to come alive, its dark heart pulsating with an unsettling energy. The man, once my guide, became an enigma wrapped in a cloak of shadows. His smile grew more cryptic, his words more elusive. I sensed a darkness lurking beneath his veneer of wisdom, a darkness that threatened to consume me. One fateful night, as the moon cast an eerie glow upon the forest floor, I made a decision. I would unravel the truth behind the man and the forest he called home. I delved into forbidden books and ancient scrolls, seeking answers hidden in the annals of time. The more I uncovered, the more I realized the true nature of the man I had trusted. He was not merely a hermit dwelling in the woods, he was a conduit for a malevolent force, a guardian of the darkness that resided within the heart of the forest. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I confronted him, my voice trembling with a mixture of fear and anger. "Who are you?" I demanded. "What do you want from me?" His smile widened, revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth. "I am the embodiment of the forest's secrets," he hissed. "And you, my dear seeker, are the key to unlocking its full potential." In that moment, the forest itself seemed to come alive. Vines snaked around my limbs, pulling me closer to the man, while the trees groaned in sinister harmony. The air crackled with dark energy, and I realized the true nature of my fate. With a surge of determination, I fought against the forest's grasp. I summoned every ounce of strength and willpower, breaking free from its suffocating hold. I fled, stumbling through the darkened woods, the man's menacing laughter echoing in my ears. I emerged from the forbidden woods, my body battered and my spirit scarred. The experience had forever changed me, leaving behind a lingering sense of unease. The forest, once a place of intrigue and mystique, now held only terror and secrets better left undisturbed. To this day, I bear the mark of that encounter, a reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of our world. The man, the forest, and the chilling revelations they unveiled will forever haunt my dreams, a testament to the price one pays for seeking the forbidden. So, heed my cautionary tale, dear reader, and beware the allure of the unknown. For in the depths of the strangest souls and the darkest forests, unimaginable horrors await those who dare to venture too far.